Today we're doing a review of a very popular fragrance, Carolina Herrera's Bad Boy Extreme. We're gonna cover the scent profile, performance, versatility, and of course, we're gonna take it to the streets to see what women think of this fragrance. And before we start, if you wanna support the channel, you could buy a sample at my store, scentpilot.com, and here's a code to save you money on your first order. Without any further ado, let's get into this review. So Bad Boy Extreme is going to be a flanker of a very popular fragrance called Carolina Herrera Bad Boy Eau de Toilette. The original Bad Boy was a fresh, spicy fragrance with a bit of a chocolatey sweetness. The Bad Boy Extreme flanker takes the core foundation of the original, reduces the freshness, and focuses more on the chocolatey elements. In the opening, you're going to notice a very prominent cacao note with a powdery sweetness coming from the tonka bean. The chocolatey nuances on this fragrance are very well balanced with a clean woody backbone coming from the patchouli and vetiver. And although this is a sweet fragrance, which is a very popular genre on the market today, I have to give this one credit because it does lean a little bit more towards the unique side. It doesn't smell like bubblegum. It doesn't smell like vanilla. In fact, there's only two fragrances that remind me of this one. One, Paco Rabanne 1 Million Lucky, which is a honey, plum, hazelnut fragrance with a good amount of freshness. Now that I think about it, the best way to describe Bad Boy Extreme is imagine I combine the original Eau de Toilette with Paco Rabanne 1 Million Lucky. This is the kind of fragrance I would imagine you would get. So a combination of these two fragrances coming together. And the second fragrance, although it's not a popular designer, it's still a very popular scent profile called Axe Body Spray Dark Temptation, which is known for having that chocolatey scent profile. So other than those two fragrances that I just mentioned, this is going to be a pretty unique offering. When it comes to the performance, this one here is going to be quite impressive. 10 to 12 hours of longevity with moderate projection. If you were somebody who's not happy with the performance on the original Eau de Toilette, this one here is going to be an improvement. For the first 3 hours, I get a solid 2 feet of projection. It's going to be very attention grabbing. This is the kind of fragrance you don't want to overspray because it could easily become offensive. For the next 3 hours, I get a foot of projection with a very noticeable scent bubble. This is the kind of fragrance that will still be lingering in the air. Around that 6 hour mark, it does become an intimate fragrance where people have to be close to your vicinity in order to notice it. Around that 8 hour mark, it becomes a skin scent. And around that 10 to 12 hour mark, it's going to be faded. Now, personally, I never had an issue with the original Bad Boy Eau de Toilette's performance, but if you're somebody who wanted more performance out of that fragrance, this one here is going to add more longevity and more projection. When it comes to the versatility, because the Extreme reduces the freshness and focuses on the sweetness, it's not going to be as versatile as the original, but it is going to be a specialty fragrance. You can wear this one in the fall, winter, and a cool spring day. It's going to be a great cooler weather signature scent. Not the best fragrance for the hotter temperatures due to the sweeter scent profile and the powerful performance. When it comes to the office or any professional environments, if you wanted to wear this fragrance, you absolutely can, but I will advise you not to overspray it because you don't want it to be offensive. When it comes to the gym or any sporty activities, this isn't going to be the best option. In those situations, you always want to go for fresh and clean. When it comes to date nights or any romantic situation, you could absolutely wear this fragrance, especially if your date enjoys sweeter scent profiles. When it comes to the clubs, this could easily be your signature scent. It has a good amount of projection, which is going to make it very attention grabbing. Plus, it is a bit more of a unique scent profile, which is going to make a standout impression. When it comes to the suit and tie or tuxedo, if you wanted to wear this fragrance, you absolutely can. But personally, it wouldn't be my first choice because it does come off a little bit playful. So it may not be as versatile as the original, but when it comes to cooler weather or attention grabbing situations, this one here is going to be a great choice. And of course, we took it to the streets to see what women think of this fragrance. Let's play the footage. Hi, how are you today? I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion?
You've interviewed me before.
I have?
Yes, you have.
Let's do another one real quick.
You wanna?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a popular men's fragrance here. Let's get your opinion on it.
Oh, actually, I like this one.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
What you think of this one?
It smells good. It's a little strong for me.
It's a little strong for you?
Yeah.
What kind of man do you imagine wearing this one? I know we're being creative. Young.
May I smell
Yeah,
it
please,
again?
please, please. Thank you. Appreciate you.
I think it's definitely a little more like florally than I would imagine, right? So maybe someone, I don't know, someone who enjoys, yeah.
I feel like an older gentleman.
Like an older gentleman?
Yes, yes,
Yeah, I
yes.
feel like my uncle would be caught
Your
wearing.
uncle was.
Not in a bad way, just like, yeah.
So from 1 to 10, 10 being the best men's fragrance, what would you give it as a score? And I'll show you the bottle after.
I mean, I like it. I would give it like a 6.
6?
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
Okay.
6.
So the one we showed you today is going to be Carolina Herrera's Bad Boy Extreme.
Oh, wow.
Kind of like a sweet chocolatey fragrance. A little bit of a
Yeah.
cacao vibe in there.
For sure.
So before I leave, is there another men's fragrance you like that you want to share with us or we should know about?
I like Giorgio Armani.
Giorgio Armani?
Like, not a specific fragrance, but I know the bottle and I've smelled it and I'm like, oh, that's a nice.
Acqua di Gio, maybe?
It might be, yes.
Acqua di Gio, clearish, kind of yellowish.
I think maybe blue.
Profondo then,
Okay.
possibly.
Perhaps, yeah.
Acqua di Gio Profondo. You like those fresh, clean aquatics?
Yes.
I think that's the one that, well, I can't remember actually which one that you had me smell the last time that
Okay.
I was interviewed, but I think it was an Armani perfume.
Yeah.
Possibly, possibly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Okay,
Thank
have a
you.
good day. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm a fragrance influencer.
Okay.
Can I get your opinion on this popular men's fragrance?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much. Where you guys from?
Finland.
Finland. Oh, shout out to Finland.
It's good.
It's good.
Good. Not too strong.
Not too strong,
Yeah.
subtle. What
Yeah.
what kind of man do you imagine wearing this one?
Stylish.
Stylish.
Yeah. I would say like a businessman.
A businessman,
Yeah.
a stylish businessman,
Yes.
has a nice suit maybe.
Yes, definitely. And not too strong.
Not too
Yeah,
strong?
Yeah.
So from 1 to 10, 10 being the best men's fragrance, what would you give it as a score? And I'll show you the bottle after.
I'd say 7, 8. I'd say 8.
7, 7, 8, 7.
8, yeah.
Okay, so 7.5 for you, maybe 8 for you. Okay, so the one we showed you today, Carolina Herrera's Bad Boy Extreme.
Okay.
Kind of like a nice bottle, right? They also make Good Girl, the one with the heel.
Okay.
For women, yeah,
I know
same
that.
brand,
Oh, okay,
same brand,
okay,
yeah.
Cool.
This is like a almost like a chocolatey fragrance, kind of warm, sweet, a little bit.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, so before I leave, one more question, okay? Is there another men's fragrance you like you want to share with us or we should know about?
Not really. No.
No?
No, I'm so bad with that.
It's common answer, no worries. Well, thank you for your time, okay? Have a good day. Bye-bye. Hi, how are you today? I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this popular men's fragrance?
Sure.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, it's quite good.
It's quite good. What kind of man do you imagine wearing this one?
Like maybe like a model. I feel like
A model? Okay, that's kind of new to our description.
maybe I feel like a 23-year-old like model.
Okay.
Like, very like city vibes.
City
but
vibe, attractive.
It's not that masculine. I think. I don't find.
I could see it being unisex, honestly. It's a bit sweet. It's a bit sweet.
Yeah.
So from 1 to 10, 10 being the best men's fragrance, what would you give it as a score?
I think like a solid like 8.
Solid 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's pretty good.
Yes.
Okay, so the one we showed you today is going to be Bad Boy Extreme by Carolina Herrera.
Yes.
Kind of like a sweet chocolatey
Yeah.
fragrance.
Oh, I definitely see that.
Yeah, so I could see it being unisex as well,
Yeah.
personally. So is there another men's fragrance you like you want to share with us that we should know about?
I don't know. I mean, I use the Tom Ford like tobacco vanilla one.
Oh,
That's
yes.
but-
Expensive taste right here, by the
Yeah.
way.
I like the Carolina Herrera Good Girl one, or like the one that's
With
like
the heel.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah, same brand with this one.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for your time. Have a good day. I'm a fragrance influencer. I think you were in my video before. Yeah, I remember you. I have another men's fragrance here. Can I get your opinion on it?
Sure.
Thank you so much for your time. I think you were French, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you.
I don't like it.
You don't like it? It's okay. From 1 to 10, 10 being the best men's fragrance, what would you give it as a score?
Alright, can I?
Yeah, please.
5, 6?
5, 6. So you're not the biggest fan.
No.
Why don't you like this one?
I feel like it smells like cheap, you know, cheap. Like
Cheap.
Cheap.
Cheap, yeah. It doesn't smell. Smells synthetic, cheap, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one we showed you is going to be Carolina Herrera Bad Boy Extreme. This is
Okay.
You spray like this.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one here,
Okay.
like a chocolatey, powdery fragrance.
Yeah.
Not the biggest fan. I remember last time I think you liked Jean Paul Gaultier. Am I correct?
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
Well, you were awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you too.
I'm sorry to throw you off. I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this popular men's fragrance? Thank you so much.
That's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
What kind of man do you imagine wearing this one? Like younger, older, classy?
Younger.
Younger guy?
Yeah.
From I know this is so random. I know. It's okay. So from 1 to 10, 10 being the best men's fragrance, what would you give it as a score? I'll show you the bottle after.
Like a 7.
7, so it's okay.
I smell better, yeah.
You smell better.
Yeah.
So the one we showed you is going to be Carolina Herrera's Bad Boy Extreme.
I use the good girls.
You use Good Girl, one with the heel.
Yeah.
Yeah, same brand. It's more like a chocolatey fragrance. Is there another men's fragrance you like you want to share with us?
Initio side effect.
Expensive taste. This is like the first time I've ever heard somebody say it's just side effect. Okay, you got good taste right here.
Good.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time, all right? Have a good day.
So we're back, guys, with the women's reactions. And this is what happened to me today. I'm trying to shoot the other half of the review and I dropped the bottle. So if you were curious about the insides of the Carolina Herrera cap, here you go. It has a little bit of a thing. You twist it now and you spray. But this is like the second bottle I think I break in the last 6 months. I think one of them was Jean Paul Gaultier Le Mal Elixir, and this is the second one. But anyway, as you can see in the footage, this one here did not get the best reactions. Majority of the scores were in that 6 to 7 range. Women liked it. At the same time, it wasn't necessarily their favorite. When I compare it to the Eau de Toilette did get much better scores. But from experience, I could tell you that this fragrance does pull compliments. One day I was walking to work with a cup of coffee and I happened to run into somebody I went to high school with. And the first thing she says to me is, "You smell really good," and this was the fragrance I was wearing. She was easily 1.5 to 2 feet away from me at the time as well. So although it did not get the best scores when it comes to women's reactions, I do believe this one has a very good chance of pulling compliments. So what's my final verdict? On Carolina Herrera's Bad Boy Extreme? Let's put the bottle down and get serious. So when I first smelled this fragrance, I fell in love with the opening. Chocolatey, dark, smoky, but yet it had a very clean backbone. But unfortunately, as it started to dry down on my skin, it started to have like this spicy, fiery note that I was not the biggest fan of. So I love the opening, but when it comes to the later phases of the dry down, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan. Performance, I have to give it credit, a solid 10 to 12 hours of longevity with really good projection. Versatility, it's not going to be as versatile as the Eau de Toilette, but when it comes to a cooler weather signature scent or something for the clubs where you want to grab attention, this one here is going to be a great choice. And when it comes to the women's reactions, although it did not receive the best scores, from experience, I can tell you that this fragrance here does pull compliments. If I had to keep on between the Eau de Toilette and the Extreme, I'm going with the Eau de Toilette because I simply enjoy the scent profile much more from the opening all the way to the dry down, and I also find it to be more versatile. So hope you enjoyed my review of Bad Boy Extreme. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below what video you want to see next, make sure to subscribe, and if you want to support the channel, you could buy a sample at my store, scentpilot.com, and here's a code to save you money on your first order. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.